Having high quality data, that's exciting for us to hear because we've been so dedicated to it for so long, and seeing that marketers understand the difference of high quality data being the difference between a very good decision or a great decision or a very poor one.
Hello, everyone, and welcome back to Data Cloud Now. We're currently in New York City at Advertising Week, where I'm now delighted to be joined by Lana Busignani, General Manager at NIQ. Lana, such a pleasure to sit down with you today.
Thank you so much. I'm really happy to be here.
Nielsen IQ is a leading consumer intelligence company delivering the most complete understanding of consumer buying behavior and revealing new pathways to growth. Given your position in the marketplace, you have a unique perspective on the broader ecosystem. In today's AI era, how is consumer behavior evolving?
Yeah, well, consumers are definitely having fun with AI. You can see it in user-generated content out there. But with AI and the evolution of technology, what's really we're seeing changing is how consumers have many diverse ways of discovering brands. And not only discovering brands and discovering categories, but how they research those brands and learn about those brands. And so at NIQ, we're really committed to investing in information and data assets that help our clients understand the consumer journey to get to a purchase. We all love a purchase, right, and we love that conversion. But there's a lot that goes into consumer discovery and learning about brands, whether they fit their needs, whether they fit their lifestyle, and what they're looking to solve. And we really want to help clients understand how to meet consumers along that journey and allow them to really get to that place of making that conversion and buying their brands. And so that's changing a lot, and understanding how consumers shop, how they learn, how they research brands and meet them is really kind of like the full funnel that we're trying to lay out and help understand for our brands.
Great insights and perspective. And that brings us to today. Some exciting news recently with the launch of your data clean room on Snowflake. How will this new platform enable marketers, media owners, retail media networks, and ad tech platforms to enrich their data and enhance the overall campaign performance?
Well, really, the Snowflake Data Clean Room allows marketers and media owners to take their first-party data and enrich it with additional information so they can fully understand the consumer. And so enriching it with information like NIQ's purchase information and consumer purchasing behavior, as well as MRI Simmons data that's really known for lifestyle and behavioral and those kinds of interests that consumers have. So not just about what they're buying, but what's kind of leading them to that in terms of, how they live their lives. And so really, first-party data is often incomplete. It doesn't have all the lenses on consumers that marketers and media owners would like to have. And so our partnership with Snowflake allows us to safely bring in and layer in third-party data to complete that picture so that they can really more effectively drive their media strategies. They can refine their targets and segments, and also really refine their messaging to meet consumers effectively. That should improve campaign performance.
Great insights and perspective. Lana, let's continue to look at the big picture for NIQ. I have to say the numbers are remarkable. Your global reach spans over 90 countries, covering approximately 85% of the world's population and more than 7.2 trillion in global consumer spend. What's top of mind for your ecosystem, and how does this release in the AI Data Cloud's easy, connected, and trusted platform drive impact day in and day out?
Those are big data sets, and it's a lot of information. And what's really important to us in our ecosystem is really eliminating data silos. We have a lot of data that comes from different sources: consumer-based data, privacy-safe data that is from the retailers themselves, and how do we enable all of that data together? And really, privacy-safe solutions like the Snowflake Data Clean Room, it really allows that ability to bring those assets together. And it allows marketers to really activate, instead of point solutions with different data sets at each stage of the marketing funnel, they can connect all of that and use the same data sets across their planning and activation and measurement. So they don't lose that fidelity of that, using the same data for their whole process. And, really, that's just a game changer for marketers and media owners to be able to do that in a privacy safe but collaborative way.
Wonderful to hear, Lana. We're currently in NYC at Advertising Week. What are you hearing and what excites you most about where the media and advertising landscape is headed?
Yeah, well, of course, the pace of change in media is always exciting, and whatever's happening, it's always going quickly around here, right? And
Never a dull moment.
no, not at all. And really, what excites me is seeing how data-driven decisioning is just growing in importance. And not only that, it's getting more sophisticated, it's getting more layered, it's getting more nuanced, but also that, in getting more sophisticated, marketers are understanding that quality matters.
Right.
And so, having high quality data, that's exciting for us to hear because we've been so dedicated to it for so long. And seeing that marketers understand the difference of high quality data being the difference between a very good decision or a great decision or a very poor one. And so data that is free of error, data that is privacy safe, that is really collected and organized in a way that's useful to our marketers and makes it easy for them, versus convenience data that's full of errors or is not refreshed or is dated and not kept up to date. That is a big impact to performance. And so seeing that high quality data matters and matters more is what I'm really liking to see in the media ecosystem today.
Lana, to your point, it certainly does matter. What's next for NIQ?
Yeah. For us, we have 3 areas we're focused on. We have to layer in AI to our own tools to make discovery easy, to make audience creation easy, white space discovery and opportunity discovery easy for our clients and their teams. We also are focused on audiences. So we started rolling audiences in April off of our very unique data sets. And we started with MRI Simmons, which has lifestyle and behavior and that kind of information that's really hard to find and hard to get. Also purchase information, even things like ingredients. So if you're vegan or if you're a cook and you're looking for something gluten-free for a guest that's coming, you can find those kinds of products, and we can find you and help you find those, right? So brands can find you and make sure that their offering is out there. So we're rolling more audiences and we'll keep doing that. And then the last is really data availability. We have tons of data sets that we're readying at NIQ for the media ecosystem, making it media ready, privacy safe, enabling it in our clean rooms so to make that easier to work with partners and clients. And so data availability globally. So new data sets like tech and durables data, but also new markets. And we're rolling out new markets as we speak.
Well, Lana, I'm looking forward to seeing what comes next. Thank you so much for your time and your insights. It was wonderful sitting down with you.
Thank you so much. And we're excited about the partnership.
And for the audience watching, I'm Ryan Green with Data Cloud Now. Thank you so much for tuning in. We'll see you soon.